anybody who sees that, whether it's before we leave or after we leave, that they will come to Christ. They'll come to know Christ personally as their Lord and Savior. So Ferry and I, we were at the restaurant, and sorry, y'all know this is me. This is the kind of dog I am.
Yeah, you were talking about dogs.
Squirrel.
Yeah.
But I do want to say, as I'm getting all of this more and more, it's like you're doing a puzzle, and the pieces have started to fall into place. You're like putting in the last pieces of the puzzle. I know so many of y'all are like that, who've been looking for all the signs and how it fits together. And so we're just so excited. So as I'm coming in, I'm on the phone with Kim Mosley, and I'm like, Kim, I'm about to go into church, but write down this tag number. It's RHD 3377. I said, write it down. I said, RHD, Resurrection Happy Day. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. When Jesus washed. Oh, when Jesus washed. Sing.
Jesus washed.
He washed my sins away.
Oh, happy day. I don't know.
You don't know that song?
No.
Okay, so I was like, Kim, write it down. It's Resurrection Happy Day. Resurrection Happy Day? What about Rapture Happy Day?
Yeah, you can say rapture too.
Yeah.
You told me resurrection.
I did say resurrection, but Rapture Happy Day. But we're being resurrected.
Yeah, the same.
Just saying.
Yeah.
So, and as I'm talking, do y'all notice Ferry's getting farther and farther away from Terry?
No.
I'm in her space right now, you know? So I said, Kim, write this down. I go into the Bible study, and I'm like, God, confirmation, please. I want confirmations as much as you want to bring them. I'm watching for them. It turns out I walk into the church, and I was like, I'm going to take the elevator up. I've been taking the stairs. I'm going to take the elevator up. As I'm waiting on the elevator, here comes identical twin girls, maybe 4 or 5 years old, blonde hair, blue-eyed. I said to the mother, I've got identical twin girls. And she just smiled. Yeah, they're identical twins. She didn't understand what was going on in Terry's head. Terry's head was like, what is it? It's a confirmation. Right? Mm-hmm. So anyway, lots of confirmations.
Okay, this was the first confirmation today, and then...
No, that wasn't my first confirmation.
Today.
Oh, for today,
second,
no.
Because
second. The license plate was the first. Actually, the time I woke up was the first.
The second and the third at the restaurant, right?
Yeah, if you don't count the actual time I got up. So you want to tell them what happened at the restaurant?
No, you tell them. That's your channel.
Well, tell them what the name of the server was. Jacob, okay? We're about to enter into Jacob's trouble.
Yeah.
You cannot make this stuff up. You really can't. So when we came in, we sat down, the hostess said 3 different names of who is going to be our server. And I said, we want Jacob. Jacob comes over, and boy, poor Jacob, he does not know what hit him, because he's got 4-year-old Ferry and 12-year-old Terry. Oh my gosh, I haven't said that. 4-year-old Ferry and 12-year-old Terry. Oh my gosh. And think about it. Jacob was one of the 12 sons who had a dream, right? And went through all that stuff for 40 years. Ferry doesn't see as much of the importance of numbers as I do, and I know I am like number, and a lot of people, y'all don't get that, but that's just the way I am. And there are other people that are number people. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we're all different in the body, but the number thing, and my number is, and this is a shout out to Brian Christine out in Oregon. His number is also 222. So I have 222 and 22. I even have used 22 blessings as a password in the past, which we found out I'd changed, so it's all right for me to say, hey, my password is 22 blessings, because it's been changed now. So anyway, 22 is a huge Bible number.
So Jacob.
Back to Jacob. Sorry. Okay, back to Jacob. I said, Jacob, I'm guessing that your parents are believers, that they're Christians. He said, oh, yes, they're Christians. And I said, do you know how I know that? And he said, no. And I said, because you're actually named Jacob, and you're going by Jacob, and you're not going by Jake. We just passed 1717.
Yeah.
So then the next time he came back, I was like, so Jacob, tell me what the names of your siblings are. And it was Timothy, Luke, Sarah, Hannah, and Jacob. 5. What are we looking for? The date of the rapture? Could it be that this is a confirmation of October 5th?
October 5th, and Terry was so excited about it.
I was so excited.
I was like, so what?
She was. And that's because
So
it
what?
wasn't like there were 6 children or 4 children. There
Yeah.
were 5.
5 children, so what?
Well,
Really?
she was like, so what? So then he left, he came back, and I'm just like, oh, this is so cool. I'm getting confirmation. She's like, so what? I said, Jacob, are your parents Christians? He said, yes. I said, I already knew that because they wouldn't have named all their 5 children by Bible names. And he said, oh, yeah, they're Christians. And I said, what are your parents' names? And I don't remember what he said his mother's name was. It wasn't important. What was important was what his dad's name was. His dad's name was Mitchell. Now, y'all don't understand why that's significant, but that is a huge confirmation to me, Mitchell, because my son is named Austin Mitchell. God gave me that name for my son, knowing that years later, my son was born in 92. In 2011, my daughter Rachel, God sent her to Austin, Texas. I didn't make the connection, even though I was born again. I didn't make the connection. Then 2 years later, Morgan was moved to Austin, Texas. And that's when I made the connection. Oh, God knew all along they were going to Austin. My son's name is Austin. And then today I get the confirmation with the Mitchell. I think I've maybe met 2 or 3 Mitchells. Do you know Mitchell? Do you know?
No, I never.
Yeah, so it's an unusual name. And that was
So
what
that's a confirmation.
that
for
to
you.
me, that's a confirmation.
So
Do you-
I hope so.
You don't see that as being
For
unusual?
me now.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, but you do make the connection with Noah and the rainbow light.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So we were just having such a fantastic time at the restaurant. Really, we were. They thought we were drunk.
Yeah. Especially you. Drunk with Holy Spirit.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
they thought, oh,
They
she's
thought
on
you-
drugs
yeah,
or
maybe high or something.
high. Yeah. And I am high. I really
Yeah.
am.
So tell them about what dog are you?
Oh yeah, that was about to say. Are you going to
Yeah.
ask me about the dog thing?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm thinking about I love there's some movie about pets that I just love. It's a recent movie. I've already seen it twice, but for some reason I can't remember the name of it. But it suddenly dawned on me that Barry and I were dogs. and at first I was
No,
like,
it was because we were talking about being excited, and you were so excited,
Mhm.
and I was like kind of calm, but not too excited, but kind of
calm, like I'm
Yeah.
like, come on,
And
Barry,
then-
let's get pumped
yeah,
up.
And you were too excited, and I said we are like 2 kids waiting for their daddy, and we know daddy is coming home, and we hear the footsteps, and you are so excited, and I am a little bit excited.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then you come up with the dog thing.
Yes, because I said, after she said that, I was like, that's it. She is the kind of dog that when the owner comes home is like, okay,
You're
you know,
home.
you're
Hi.
home. Well, yeah, great. Nice to see you. Just as long as you feed
I'm
me.
like that, but not excited as you. Okay?
And I'm
like, yeah, you're home, like that.
Yeah.
But you are like going all over him.
Well, yeah, that's what she said. She's like, Terry, you're at the door and you're scratching. Come on, please come
The
inside.
garage door, scratching. Well, I'm not scratching. I'm just.
Right. And and the funny thing is, in that movie, and I know y'all know what that movie is, it shows the different types of dogs' personalities as the owners coming in to home. And they're the dogs that are like, oh, nice to see you. And then they're the dogs who are going nuts and spinning around. In that movie, there's a dachshund, you know, like the hot dog kind of dog, and it's spinning around like in circles because it's so happy that their owner has come home. Oh, whoa, just thought about that. Our owner is coming home.
Yeah, I told you.
But our owner, the actual word owner is important.
I told you.
I did not pick.
Owner.
I did not pick that
Really?
up, Barry. I did not.
At the restaurant, our owner is coming home. We hear his
I thought you said his dad, like our daddy was coming home.
First I said I'm like kids, our daddy's coming, and then when you said dogs, and I said our owner is coming. Yeah,
that's even more accurate.
Yeah,
I didn't pick up on that. Probably because I'm like this.
So excited, yeah.
But yeah, we are not our own. We've been bought. We've been bought with a price.
Yeah.
Our owner is actually coming to get us. She's starting to get a little pumped up. So anyway, I was like, okay. So what kind of dog would Fairy be? And